guys trailing in that second half. I guess how confident were you as a defense to kind of help make that comeback?
Yeah, I think just if offense is down, if defense is down, the other one is we're a team, so the other one's gonna pick the other one up. So you know we had our back against the walls, and we had to go out there and get stops in order for our offense to get back on the field and make some plays. So we just approached the field with the same mentality that we always do. Try to get a stop, control what we can control, and get our offense back on the field to score some touchdowns.
What were some of the challenges their offense was presenting you guys?
They showed some different personnel looks. They went some heavier personnels that we didn't necessarily see on film that we had to adjust to. They showed a few different RPO looks that we didn't adjust to. But overall, we got a lot of the looks that we saw on film, which was great. And but that's always something from game to game. Teams are going to come out with different looks, and it's just our job to adjust.
What was you were in coverage on that last drop that they had? What was kind of your going through your mind as that play unfolded?
Oh man, yeah, I definitely could have been in better position just as far as just squeezing it a little bit more, but you know, ultimately we got them off the field, so that's all that mattered, to be honest. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you held them to 17 and 7 in the second half. So, I mean, how did you kind of assess, especially from a secondary standpoint, how did you kind of sum up the day?
Yeah, I think obviously there's things we could clean up, but Coach Daly called a great game. He put us in the great positions to make plays. We didn't always capitalize on them, but for the most part, we were making plays, and I think from here on out, the goal is just to continue doing that and just try to be as perfect as possible each game.
Is it,
John,
oh,
John said during fall camp, John said that Daly allows you guys to play more freely. Did you feel that in this first game, and what is your mindset around that?
Definitely, he allows us, the corners to you know, switch it up as far as what technique we want to play, playing off, playing press, bailing out in cover twos, have QBIs rather than hands on, be a little more aggressive. And I think that's great too, just as far as not forcing players to think. We can just go out there and do what's most comfortable for us in that certain situation, which allows us to play even better, even faster.
was there a moment where it felt like the tide kind of turned in that game?
I want to say yes, just because being down and their defense scoring two touchdowns off two turnovers is never good for the opposing team. But just knowing the team that we have and the offseason that we've been through, you know, um, we were facing challenges all offseason, back against the wall. Coach Sean, our strength coach, didn't make it easy on us by any means. So I think we just came together and just figured out a way to beat adversity and get the job done. So
In your 4 years, can you think of a game, a comeback quite like that one?
ah, I don't know. That might be up there. I'm not gonna lie. I know the South Dakota State one in 2021 was kind of back and forth, and then fourth quarter, third quarter, I can't remember. We ended up flipping the switch and changing the game around. So I guess you could probably compare it to that one, but this past weekend was like no other. To be honest, yeah.
Yeah, you mentioned that back against the wall. To lose three heartbreakers last year and to be able to pull out a close one to start your season week zero, what kind of confidence does that give you? How are you guys able to do that?
Yeah, that was the main thing last year. I mean, we couldn't really finish if our back was against the wall, whether it was defense, whether it was offense. Just as a collective, we somehow couldn't get the job done. So, this past weekend, just being able to figure it out and find a way to get it done, definitely gives us a lot of confidence just to who we are, our character, and what we're made of. But I would say that that's just one game. There's going to be plenty of times this season where we might be down 14 points again. We might be down 21. Um, Offense might turn the ball over. Defense might get scored on. Like, it's going to happen. So just understanding what we're made of and continuing to stay in the fight.
Watching Tommy and the offense execute that 2 minute drill, what was it like
That
from your
was
perspective?
that was beautiful. I'm not. Yeah, that was beautiful. We were on the sideline, just first down after first down. Plays after plays being made, just praying, just holding each other. It was great to watch. So that was definitely something. I mean, we have a whole bunch of athletes on offense, and they were able to figure it out and make enough plays to eventually get in the end zone. So I don't know if I could say I was surprised. We have Tommy Malott back there. We have Adam Jones. We have Scott Trey. We have Ty. We have Junior. We're loaded at the tight end position. So I can't say I'm surprised. I'm just proud of those guys for pulling it through and then allowing defense to go on for those last couple plays to you know put the game away.
Where were you on the field when, or on the sideline when Adams scored that 93 yard?
I was I was on the bench watching on the screen because I usually can't really. It's a lot of people on the sideline, and I'm not the tallest, so I can't really see through everybody. So I'm just on the bench, like I see him break through, I see him make one miss, and then he's just going, and I'm like, go at him, and then he outruns the last dude, and whole sideline just erupted. It was crazy. It was such a great game, man. I'm getting happy just talking about it. Shout out Adam Jones and Scotty. Whole offense actually. Tommy, all of y'all. Ty, shout out all of y'all. Yeah.